Something strange is happening on my favorite planet.
High above the hills of the city, at the Metropolis Observatory, a concerned group of astronomers is about to make a startling discovery.
Dr. Varga, these computer readouts indicate an extreme change in the magnetic field on the planet Mars.
You mean it has one now? Because it hasn't had an appreciable one for a billion years or so. The people that know stuff think its inner core cooled and solidified. The fact that we have a liquid core down there is why we do have a magnetic field. What's it good for? Keeping the solar wind from bombarding us and giving us all cancer and other stuff. That's one of the biggest issues with trying to colonize Mars, how to deal with the impossibly high levels of radiation. If it suddenly has a magnetic field, somebody's been at work down in the core with a really big blowtorch.
Those charged particles from Mars' magnetic field are heading straight for Earth.
There's no telling what might happen when it collides with the Earth's magnetic field.
I know, the same thing that happens to charged particles from the sun. They get deflected away from us. The Earth keeps fouling them off, so to speak. Hey, as I write this, baseball season just started, and I can't wait to get out and see the Tacoma Rainiers. They're the Seattle Mariners minor league team, and they're right around the corner from us. We have a ball watching the games, and we don't have to fight impossibly huge crowds. What was I talking about? These apparently have a different charge account because they're causing a global lightning storm.
We've got to get out of the street!
The bridge is collapsing!
It must be some sort of freak storm.
We've been struck by lightning!
Not to worry, the automatic fire suppression system should kick in any second now. Needless to say, a call comes in on the trouble alert.
Wonder Woman, Aquaman, you and I will handle the emergencies.
You two monitor the trouble alert. Robin and I will take off from Mars and find out what's causing that magnetic disturbance.
Shouldn't Superman be the one going to Mars? For one thing, he can get there faster. For another, he doesn't need to wear a bubble on his head.
I've got to act fast if I'm going to save that jetliner.
You should get some help from the fire suppression system any instant now.
A supercharged blast of my invisible jet engine should put the flames out.
Okay, I didn't realize Wonder Woman is the fire suppression system. If she happens to be tied up with something else when the fire starts, oh well.
Holy meter readings, Batman. I'm picking up some strange signals from the north. And the bat quarter indicates more magnetic fluctuations to the south. We better split up, Robin. Call me the minute you find anything.
That's rarely a good idea. We know Robin's propensity for getting into trouble.
According to the bat quarter, I'm just about at the source of the disturbance. Great God! These brain creatures must be behind the disturbances in the Martian atmosphere.
You are correct, Earthman. It is unfortunate that you have found us. We must protect our mission and neutralize you.
Okay, so Batman decided to go for some variation today.
There is no escape, Earthman.
My bat wings will break my fall. I think I've lost them.
Wrong, Earthman. You have lost yourself.
It's taking over my mind.
Thing is, Batman is more mature than Robin is, so when he gets into trouble, he does a thorough job of it.
I am in control of the Earthman's mind.
Good. Now that we've eliminated all forms of life on each of the planets in this solar system, only Earth remains.
And why are you eliminating all life in the solar system? Speaking of which, what other life did you find and where? I hope you took pictures. The brain things realize they need to eliminate the Super Friends for their lightning attack to work. When Robin gets back to the whatever vehicle they took, Batman is acting weird.
This is Batman on Mars, Base 1, calling Super Friends.
This is Superman. Go ahead, Batman.
I couldn't find a thing to the north, Batman. You must come to Mars immediately, Superman. Robin and I are in extreme danger. What are you talking about, Batman? Ooh, Martian brain. What's going on?
I could make a dozen jokes about why they didn't bother taking over Robin's mind, but I'd rather laugh at the giant Martian land anemone.
Come quickly, Superman, or it will be too late.
Great Scott, he's been cut off. I've got to stop this lightning and get to Mars with the others. My only chance is to fly into the stratosphere and let all of the lightning discharge into me.
That tickles. He gathers Wonder Woman and they're off. Since there's no water on Mars, there's not much for Aquaman to do, though I wonder if he could use his telepathy on that anemone that's holding Robin.
It's too late, Super Friends. You'll never get out of this Martian desert alive.
What's gotten into Batman?
I don't know, but we better do something fast. Look!
Looks like we may get to find out. Superman to the rescue.
This sand is sucking me down. My only chance is to try to blow the sand away. I've got to save the others.
He couldn't just fly out of it because the air on Mars is really thin. So even though we hear about 60-mile-an-hour winds, there's so little air that if you were there, you'd barely feel it. I can't imagine how long it took Superman to inhale enough air to move that sand. It's a good thing he sucks with superpower.
It's going to drop us into the lava.
There's lots of lava on Mars. Granted, it cooled and turned to rock several billion years ago, but it counts, and it's still dangerous. Dropping you into it could give you a serious bonk on the head. Superman will prove how strong he sucks again to get rid of the monster. He also demonstrates how hard I won't say it. I've been mean enough.
Something must have affected Batman's mind.
We'd better head back toward the Bat Rocket and try to find him.
There's no need for that. You won't be causing us any more trouble.
That's what you think. It's untouchable. My mind, it's taking over. Quickly, capture the others.
They go into the anemone with Robin. I don't know why it's strong enough to hold them, but it is. Superman and Batman are in the asteroid belt, gathering big rocks to create a deadly meteor shower.
They gather dozens of giant space rocks for their attack on the Earth.
I wonder what Superman and Batman are doing with those asteroids.
Yeah, they said they were going to notify us when they learned anything.
Too bad rocks that size will only create a pretty meteor shower for us to watch. If he wants planet killers, he needs some rocks way bigger than basketballs. Or not. He must have supercharged them with his super pitching arm. The Wonder Twins will deal with this.
Hang on, Gleek! We're going down! Shape of an ice dam!
That takes care of the tidal wave by blocking one street in New York City.
New York City!
Yes, New York City. I've never been there, but I understand it has many streets. All I can say is, just go with it. After that, she went back to the Hall of Justice and took a 2-hour bath in a cocktail of Bengay, mentholatum deep heating rub, and Vicks. The lumps disappeared within a week.
According to the telepathic monitor, Superman and Batman are having difficulty completing their mission. We had better send the other 3 Earth beings to help them. Very well. We must take over their minds.
Holy brainwashers, what do we do?
We've got to get free.
It is useless, Earthman. You cannot escape.
Aquaman, Robin, I've got a plan that should take care of everything.
That plan is let these things take over their minds. I'm fairly sure I've heard better plans. It does get them out of the anemone. I guess we'll never know if Aquaman could have talked to it.
This time when we arrive at the Earth, there should be little resistance.
Using her own incredible mental powers, Wonder Woman struggles to free herself of the brain creature's hold.
Got to keep control.
The Earth Woman is regaining control.
Forget it, Aquaman. She can arm wrestle you under the table.
I'm almost there.
Overpowering the mental control of the evil brain creature, Wonder Woman steers the invisible jet toward a strange magnetic cloud in space.
What happened?
The magnetic cloud we just passed through trapped the brain creatures.
We all forgot that magnetism is how they operate, with the field around Mars and all. I think we're supposed to infer that they're stuck in that cloud forever. That means even if their cohorts succeed and wipe out life on Earth, their mission will still be a failure because there will still be life in the solar system. Them.
Nice work, Wonder Brother. Looks like for once, we saved the day.
Guess again, Jaina. Look!
Superman, what's happened? Don't you remember us?
Quick, take them to the docks.
They tie the twins up, stick them in that boat, and send it off on a collision course with Liberty Island.
Leek, where have you been?
Never mind where he's been. Look where we're going.
We're headed right for the Statue of Liberty.
Quick, Leek, grab the steering wheel and turn.
Oh no!
As quick as this is over, Gleek is getting driving lessons.
Holy wonder torpedoes! Zan and Jaina are in terrible danger.
I'll take care of them.
Right, Aquaman. Robin and I will try to stop the meteors.
Quick, Leek! Turn the wheel the other way!
No, not that way.
He's also getting refresher lessons about left, right, that way, and the other way.
I've got to try to steer them clear of the danger.
Look out! We're finished!
Aquaman should stay hidden and let him think Gleek did that.
We've got to stop the meteor shower before Superman destroys the surface of the Earth.
Some fast maneuvering with the invisible jet should take care of that.
Robin forgot to tell her he had a huge cheeseburger right before they left, but she figured it out.
Wonder Woman and Robin are stopping the meteors.
We must destroy them.
Holy rocket trails, Wonder Woman! Superman and Batman are after us.
Don't worry, Robin. I know just what to do.
She wants them to follow. Remember that magnetic cloud?
That disintegrator will stop them.
The magnetic field of this cloud trapped the brain creature. My mind is free.
With that, all the Super Friends are back to themselves and at full strength.
We've got to return to Mars and figure out a way to stop those evil brain creatures.
We don't have far to go. Look!
They're starting to surround the Earth.
We must align all of our minds into a thought link. With our total mental power, we can rip apart the Earth.
We still don't know why they're doing this, and we won't get any answers. Right now, the "oh crap" factor is overriding everything else.
Holy doomsday! There's no way to stop the brain creatures.
There may be, Robin. If we can run a supercharged flow of electricity through the center of the Earth from one pole to another, we may be able to increase the Earth's magnetic field and trap all of the brain creatures in a magnetic envelope.
That's going to require some really long wires. And how are you going to generate that much electricity? And I can't even figure out how to look up whether something like that would actually affect our magnetic field. So, sure, may as well try it.
It's working.
The magnetic field's increasing. It's trapping our mental energy.
Now to send those brain creatures on their final journey.
To where? They'll say he sent them billions of miles away, as if a distance like that means anything in the Super Friends world. They take trips like that on their lunch break. If we're going to do pseudoscience, this is how you do it. Take a concept that your target audience should know about, Earth's magnetic field, and mumbo jumbo it just enough to make your story. Too much mumbo would eventually render it unbelievable, while too little jumbo would render it confusing. Does it seem like we've fallen into a pattern of aliens and mind control, at least in the non-Legion stories? Several recent ones feel like we're reaching. They're not necessarily bad stories, but at times it almost feels like we're doing a Mad Libs fill-in-the-blank from week to week. Aliens from, give me a fictitious planet name, have come to Earth to, give me a verb. To do this, they'll mind control, give me at least one Super Friend's name, and so on. The fill-in-the-blank gadget was a magnetic cloud, and I have no idea what that is. It's probably enough for the kids that it worked. As far as anybody knows, those brain guys are still there, too. I hope they brought some board games to keep them busy, because in 1978 the internet doesn't exist yet. No naughty pictures of scantily clad brains for them. How sad. I can't imagine how long it took Superman to inhale one word at a time.